Greetings everybody and welcome to Madrid Ball. Today we are going to do the match review of Granada versus Real Madrid. Real were away from home and they have got another away victory, bringing us in touching distance of the title. We just need one more victory in the remainder of the two matches and we shall have the league championship. Yes, there can also be a situation where we may slip up a little bit and end up with 2 draws in the last 2 matches. Even then, we will be champions. That is if Barcelona go on to win all their matches. If Barcelona slip up in their next match, we can be champions irrespective of what outcome we have in our own match. Coming to the match, we have got a great result away from home against a side that beat Barcelona at home by 2 goals. They also drew Atletico and Valencia at home. Just showing that they are a side not afraid of going toe-to-toe with the big boys in the league. Also, in the previous encounter that two teams had, it was Real at home. We were 3-0 up within 60 minutes, but from there on, Granada had shown great fighting spirit and had come back in the match, scoring 2 quick goals in the 69th and 77th minute before James Rodriguez scored another goal in injury time to put things to bed. So Granada are a kind of team that keep fighting, and that is exactly what we saw yesterday as well. But we must remember, Real are also the side with most away victories, and against Granada we had another good result. Coming to the match, it was a game of 2 halves. In the first half, Real were absolutely dominant. It was perhaps the best first half Real have had all season. Generally, this season there has been a trend of Real getting more goals in the second half. But here, Real were already 2-0 up by the 16th minute. The first goal came from Mendy. He had received the ball from Casemiro. He gets to the edge of Granada's penalty box and then with blistering pace makes a run in between 2 Granada defenders, runs past them and then from a very tight angle takes a powerful shot which ends up at the back of the net. The keeper could not react. Maybe he would have thought that Mendy would go for a cross from a tight angle. But to Granada's misery, Mendy went for goal and he got Real Madrid's noses in front very early in the match. Casemiro did get an assist, but I think we can say the goal had more to do with Mendy than with Casemiro. It was an amazing bit of play from Mendy. Going into the match, Mendy had received great praise from the media, from the manager, and another good performance was expected from him after he pulled off a man of the match performance in the previous match against Alaves. All eyes were on him and he lived up to the expectation. Another solid performance from the young left back. In the 15th minute, Benzema gets his 19th goal of the season. Granada were attacking Real and the threat was cut out near Real's penalty area. The ball was then passed to Modric. Modric then passes the ball to Isco, who backheels it back to him. Modric then sees Benzema making a run on the left and passes the ball in his path. Benzema keeps charging forward. He still had a lot to do. He runs into the penalty box, cuts in, creates space for himself and then takes the shot, giving Real a 2-goal lead. It was heavenly for Madrid and disastrous for Granada. The first 20 minutes were just thrilling. The players were playing with desire. The way they were playing, you could see they wanted to wrap things up very soon. In the 35th minute, there was an excellent save by Courtois. It was a cross delivered into the Real's penalty area. Granada man headed the ball on target, but Courtois was ready and made a great save to cut out the danger. In the first half, there was another instance where Karim Benzema and Modric were playing with so much grace. They were sharp and making flicks and precise passes. In the 42nd minute, Modric makes a cutting pass to Benzema after a great bit of play between them. But this time, Benzema got the shot and the keeper got his hand to the ball. Real were on top of Granada as the first half came to the close, with the scoreline 2-0 in favour of Real Madrid. Real were playing with great swagger going into the break. But after half-time, in the second half, we saw none of that swagger. Granada came out with much more desire to turn things around, and very early in the 49th minute, they got the goal. Casemiro loses the ball near the kick-off spot to Carlos Fernandes, and Granada had a number of men running forward. Herrera makes an accurate pass to Machis, who was running with great pace. He takes the shot, nutmegs Courtois, and the scoreline was 2-1. Granada were playing with determination in the second half. Whatever their manager had said, the players were executing those instructions properly on the field. Granada were attacking Madrid, and to counter that, Zidane decided to bring on more attacking players. There were some aggressive substitutions from Zidane. It was kind of saying that if you are going to attack us, we are going to do the same to you. So Rodrigo and Asensio came on for Valverde and Isco. Still, the Granada players continued to attack, and in the 85th minute, we were in for great drama. Courtois makes a big save. It was a lovely ball lofted onto Fernandes on the edge of the box. He flicks on for Antonin, who takes the touch and volleys towards the bottom left corner. Courtois again comes to the rescue. Again, a Granada man puts another pass across goal from Aziz, who stays a shot on goal only to be cleared off the line by Sergio Ramos. That was a very big intervention by Ramos, a goal that could have meant that Madrid would have lost 2 points and would have answered the prayers of Barcelona fans. But Ramos saves the day. It wasn't good by Real in the second half, but I would say that it was the performance of a championship winning side. When the tide was against Real, they hanged on to the lead. They did not bottle the lead. In the heat of the sun, Zidane's men kept their cool and came out with the desired result. Now we are in touching distance. We just need one win, and already we have one hand on the beautiful La Liga trophy. Going forward, Real although have to be careful about handling games. We had given a lot of chances to Granada, and had we given the same chances to a big team with more clinical strikers, the result could have been very different. We have the Champions League tie that we have to take care of against City, and if we are to go past them, the Real of the first half against Granada has to show up for the UCL tie. But now we can celebrate, as we are in a place where the league in great probability will come back to the Spanish capital. Tell me what you thought about the players' performance. Who impressed you the most? I will soon present you the player rating video as well. Till then, take care and Hala Madrid.